Let me just find that actual stat. I just saw it a few minutes ago, and it's actually painful for Watford. I think it's 30 battered Watford, and I hope they don't go down, because I'd be absolutely devastated to see them go down, because it would be terrible. It's easy goal difference for us. Anyway, I really enjoyed that, guys. Hope you're all good. I hope you enjoyed the game. Do let us know in the comment section if you enjoyed it. I'll be chatting to you all a little bit later in the comments and replying to some of you with the thoughts. And also, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, get sharing this around with other Manchester City fans and all that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about the game, my overall reaction of it. For one, thank you for everyone who joined me for the watch long. I really, really enjoyed it. Secondly, I thought it was good. I thought it was a good game. So I thought City were pretty. They reminded us just how good Manchester City can be. Largely, I enjoyed the football. I thought the quality was absolutely high. It was high standard in the second half. It was frustrating watching us go through the motions a little bit in the first half, but eventually, when our football clicked and we got that first goal, City could have battered Watford by another 6 or 7 goals, maybe 8 goals again. Hello to everyone joining in. Hello to LG and Cow. Hello to Renners and everyone else who was there beforehand. I hope you all enjoyed that. I think you all did enjoy that. LG's got the Kevin De Bruyne emojis out, and rightfully so. De Bruyne, of course, is only 1 assist away from the record now. That is the headline. He's got basically the Norwich game to do that. But overall, the game, I'm happy. I saw a very telling stat as well. That's the first time City have won 4 Premier League games in a row this season, which is absolutely telling about Manchester City's season. If you think about the run that we went on last year to win the league, 14 games in a row, to compare it to what we've just seen so far, I think that sums up our basically problems in a nutshell. It's been very, very, very consistent. A quick wardrobe change, yes indeed, Will Hart. I thought I'd put this one on just for a little bit of diversity, and I had a few technical problems while I was getting going, and no, I wasn't in there for a long piss, as someone else said. I just had genuinely some technical problems. But largely, I enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good game of football. It did start off a little bit slow, but it was good to see City score some goals again. And if anything, though, it made me a little bit more frustrated about the Arsenal game, that we actually turned up here, scored some goals, and it made me think, why couldn't we do that? Now, I have to say, obviously, Watford aren't Arsenal. They were largely toothless. They largely had no idea what they were going to do with the ball when they got it. So this was a lot easier, admittedly. But still, you can only beat what's in front of you, and City did a good job today. Individually, I'll go into basically the players. Ederson, it was totally easy for him. When he had one thing to do, he did it very well. A good kind of... excuse me. A good smothering save at the feet of Danny Welbeck. But he had nothing to do other than that. Cancelo obviously was the star of this show. I was really impressed with Cancelo. Classy Cancelo, as I've gone with the headline on the video. Cancelo was very good, and Cancelo's just single-handedly played his way into the Real Madrid starting lineup for Manchester City against Real Madrid. He's not played his way to Real Madrid, hopefully not, because I want him to be at Manchester City. Where's that been all season? I know he's been pretty good largely for Manchester City when he's got a game, but that was easily his best performance this season, in my personal opinion. He was so good today, and he definitely deserved an assist there at the last minute. I'm gutted for him that he didn't get an assist from Gabriel Jesus, who was, of course, a tiny bit offside, marginal. But he was very good today. Not only was he good defensively, though he had very little defending to do, if I'm being honest, it was his composure on the ball. It's his willingness to essentially read the game very, very well. He's obviously so composed. He's just really, really, really aware of others on the pitch. And there was some really nice kind of incisive 1-2s and link-ups with Foden on that left-hand side and other players and Gabriel Jesus, where he kind of drove it into the box. And I really like the idea of Cancelo being this kind of like inverted attacking fullback. He definitely will start against Madrid, because if I'm being honest, he is a level above Zinchenko in terms of that position. And that's not a criticism of Zinchenko. He just never has been a great left back, in my personal opinion. I like Zinchenko, but he's never been a great left back. Never been a great defender, because he isn't a defender. Where Cancelo is obviously a natural defender. He was my man of the match personally. I thought he was immense, and hopefully we see more and more of that. He should have had an assist today, and that would have been like a 9 out of 10 performance. It was a good 8, maybe denied a 9 because of pure factual things, which is not really his fault, but stats and goals, they do elevate a performance, even if it's not necessarily his fault. I was really impressed with him today. I also want to talk a little bit about Aymeric Garcia. I thought, other than that one moment where he nearly got caught with the ball at the start, I thought Aymeric Garcia was solid. A few really nice kind of little feints and twists and turns away from defenders. Very positive in possession as well. I thought Garcia needed that game today, and I was very, very impressed with his performance. Really impressive. Obviously, he's not the finished product. That's totally understandable. Garcia is a quality footballer and he will need time. He is only young. We have to be patient. But another game like today will do his confidence a world of good. After that, Sterling was another story. 29 goals now for Raheem Sterling. That first goal in particular, not bad for someone who allegedly can't finish. And that goal return as well, 29 goals. Also not bad for someone who allegedly can't finish. He definitely can't take penalties though. Actually, I think that was a very good save from Ben Foster. I will give Ben Foster the I will give Ben Foster the credit there. Basically, it was a very good save. I was a little bit apprehensive he wasn't going to score the penalty, and he didn't. But he was quick to react, and he got the goal that his performance deserved. 29 goals now, 29 goals is such a good return for a winger. It's ridiculous. He probably will get 30 this season. I hope he gets 30. Don't forget, by the way, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Get the likes going up. It's at 32 likes, and there's 187 people watching this. There's not 187 likes. So if you're watching this video and you haven't hit the like button yet, why not? Just like the video. Get it up to 100. Like the video so everyone else finds this. But yes, Sterling was good. We underrate Sterling, if anything. I know it sounds weird, but he did have a bad spell for a long period of time. But I think he scored 64 goals now, something like that. I saw that stat at half time. In all competitions, 64 goals in 2 seasons for club and country while playing wide left. I mean, that's just a ridiculous amount of goals. His record in general, he's going to be one of Manchester City's all-time highest goal scorers if he continues on this output. A simply fantastic player. On to Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think he's anywhere near at his best. I'm seeing the lights go up now, by the way, so good on you for actually listening to me. It's doubled just like that. Oh, it's on 80 now. Get those likes up. But De Bruyne wasn't nowhere near his best today, but he got that assist. He should have took the penalty, in my personal opinion, but he didn't for whatever reason. I think Sterling wanted it because he wants 30. I wanted De Bruyne to just pass it to his side and give Sterling a goal that way instead. But he got another assist. You know, he's only one more away now from the equaling that record. Can he do it against Norwich? He certainly can do. He's certainly good enough to do it against Norwich, and fingers crossed he will do. I enjoyed that performance. De Bruyne was pretty good. Elsewhere, Rodri was very impressive. I was saying during the watch along that I really believe Rodri next season, having had 12 months in the Premier League, he'll be so much more assured. He'll be so much more. Hopefully, he'll be in a better team as well, because this City team has been far too inconsistent. Hopefully, Rodri will be involved and surrounded by a bunch of players who. A little bit more organised, I guess. Hopefully there'll be a brighter team next year. Hopefully it'll be a more balanced team next year. But Rodri, I thought, was very impressive. He absolutely controlled the midfield. Played a few delightful kind of lofted over the top through balls. Some good diagonals as well. A really good performance. Laporte as well, alongside Garcia, was very, very solid. Bernardo was okay. I don't think he was bad at all. I think Bernardo was a little bit better than he has been recently. Not incredible by any stretch, but I think he was pretty solid. Mojis, is it true Gabriel Jesus was born offside? Oh, Mojis, hope City can land Koulibaly. Yeah, likewise, pal. But yes, Gabriel Jesus, let's get on to him. It's a good touching point there, Mojis. He frustrates me. I think it was a good header, unfortunately, and he was offside. But to me, it was little things like the chance where he tried to lob Ben Foster, which I think set up really well for him. That was a bigger disappointment for me. That chance he's got to be scoring, and a couple of half-arsed efforts on goal. He plays really well in terms of his link-up play, and he works really hard, but he's hard. It's like, I can't explain it. It's like something that's not quite satisfying about it. It's like if you had I don't know, if you had a meal, you're like, it's nice this, but I don't know why it's not satisfying. You have a good meal and it doesn't quite fill you. Sorry? A bit of salt, missing a bit of seasoning or something like that. I don't know. But it's like a good meal that doesn't fill you up, but you like it. But then you're like, why doesn't it fill me up? That's my Gabriel Jesus analogy. It's terrible, but you're going to have to live with it because I've said it out loud and now you've heard it and it's in your head and ears, and I apologise. Other than that, Bernardo, as I said, I thought he was all right. Foden, let's get on to Phil Foden. Once again, confident. Once again, another goal. I saw a good Phil Foden stat. I'm going to wheel it out right now. In 16 starts in all competitions in 2019-20, he's been directly involved in 14 goals, which is 6 goals and 8 assists. Phil Foden is goals, he is assists, and he is quality. I really like Phil Foden, obviously, as you all know. Drifted about everywhere today and got another goal. It's a tap-in, but you have to be there to score him. And a young Frank Lampard was getting tap-ins constantly. And Phil Foden will score world-class goals. He'll score tap-ins. He'll just score goals and he'll create goals. I really, really like Phil Foden. Honestly, you're not underrating him. You all know his quality, but he'll get better and better and better. And he looks like he belongs out there now. Overall, it was a good game. It was a good game. We could have wanted more maybe from De Bruyne, but I enjoyed that. It was just good to see us score some goals. Watford, funny enough, we've actually probably delayed the potential Ake transfer because Bournemouth could survive now. They're probably not going to survive, but we've given them a lifeline today, funny enough, which could cost Manchester City a fair bit of money. So, Renner said Gabriel Jesus' performance was like a McDonald's. I don't think you expect much from McDonald's, I do, if you know what I mean. So, I understand that, but it's an interesting analogy. Do I agree with that? I'll see. I'll let it fly. I'll get on to your comments now. Let us know your thoughts as well. In general, does Foden have more contributions than Torres? I think he probably does actually, Will Hart. But you've got to bear in mind, Ferran Torres has been playing for Valencia, who've been very mid-table this season. And I guess Torres would have more if he played for Manchester City. So, yes, I did change my shirt. No, yes, I thought I'd go for a quick outfit change. If you watched the watch-along, I was wearing a very different shirt to this. But I enjoyed that watch-along with you guys. What did you all make of it? It was a boring game, Momo reckons. I kind of enjoyed it. It was an unimportant game, I guess. And it's hard to get up for games when they feel like friendlies. But that was a good way for us to refocus, I guess, after the Arsenal game. It was good to see us score some goals. It was good to see us get back on the score sheet and actually put a team to the sword. Of course it was going to be Watford. Of course we were going to score, I guess. But it was just nice to see a few good stories. You know, we learned something about Cancelo. We learned that Sterling's going to keep scoring goals. Foden looks comfortable. Gabriel Jesus was good. Not good, sorry. Not good. I meant Garcia was good. And also Phil Foden, it was good. Rodri was good. What about Cancelo? Yeah, I talked about Cancelo at the start of the video. He was absolutely fantastic. I thought he was really, really, really solid. And you guys need to like the video according to Hella, and I actually agree, Hella Lengsfield. Like this video. Do you think De Bruyne will break the record? Bang Dang, which is, I hope that's not pronounced right. It definitely isn't pronounced right, but I went for it anyway. He definitely could do. Honestly, it might be difficult for him to break the record against Norwich. He could equal it, but I'm not confident at the moment. But we'll see. See if he starts, he will do. City just like whopping Watford's backside. We do like whopping Watford's backside, and I thoroughly enjoy it. 292 people watching, by the way, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. It went down 288, but still a lot of views, and there's not 288 likes on this video, so make sure to hit that like button if you are watching it. 36,213 subscribers as well. We'll talk about transfers another day. Esteemed Kompany. De Bruyne is forcing the assist. He was a little bit. Aside I see him saying Watford are awful, to be honest. Wouldn't read too much into this. Yeah, that's true. But you can only take what you can take, and there are some still things that you can take from it. I thought that was a very bad sentence, but largely you can't deny Joao Cancelo was good. Cancelo or Mendy is the million-dollar question. Obviously, Mendy is out against Real Madrid. He's suspended, so Cancelo will definitely start this one. He will start, and he's definitely put himself ahead as Zinchenko, which I think is a pretty important thing to point out there. LG and Cow saying, is that the same team that beat Liverpool and Man United? Well, it is indeed. That's a very good point. But they didn't turn up today. Obviously, a new manager. They possibly could go down, but we'll see. I'm just happy. All you can do is win a game sometimes. I do love playing against Watford. You know, Robbie's saying good performance, but the whole time thinking, where was this against Arsenal? It's true. Arsenal are much better. They are much better than Watford. It is worth saying there. They are improving. But yeah, I mean, even if we'd been what we were today, I think we probably would have been better than we were against Arsenal. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Jordan saying, where's that gone, Jordan? To equal the record replicating Henry's penalty for a couple of years ago. That would be absolutely... It'd be poetic justice, wouldn't it? I would love to watch that. JCM saying, Stephen, keep the content rolling. Top City YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I tried my best, and thank you for all the support. Wasser is very happy with Garcia. I think we all were. I mean... I enjoyed that performance today. I thought City were really good. It wasn't a special performance, but it was a reassuring performance. And always you want to look for stories. Every game, especially at the moment when games don't really mean anything, you want to look for something to find meaning from. And to me, this was about Foden. It was about Sterling. It was about Rodri. It was about Garcia. It was about Cancelo. And everyone basically doing their jobs out there today. Guys, thanks for joining me on this live stream. I'm going to leave it there because my chest is a bit tight. I've been talking for like 4 hours of videos today, but thank you for joining it. Since there with a unicorn, for that reason, I might just carry on for another minute because I can't let a unicorn die like that. Thank you very much. Oh, I also, by the way, I didn't mention this. Mohammed's raised a good point. Ederson for Golden Glove. Yeah, I would definitely take Ederson for the Golden Glove. I think it's going to happen, isn't it now? How many is he on now compared to Alisson? He's going to get it, and he's going to earn it, and he's going to deserve it. Is he better than Alisson? That's a big call. I certainly will take it. I worry for Garcia's confidence if we put him against Real Madrid. Jonathan, don't worry. Don't worry about him, because basically he's a very confident, very intelligent player. Even if he makes a mistake, I would not suspect that he will take it on. He's mature, he's experienced. He's experienced. He's not experienced, I guess, but he's experienced in terms of professionalism. He's obviously one of those kind of players, basically, where people know he understands his limitations, but he understands that he's only young. He's too intelligent, basically, to take it to heart if he doesn't play well. Don't worry about him. I think he'd be absolutely fine. I can't pronounce your name. Bjorn Ragnarsson. Hope I pronounced that right. Boehner, is it? Boehner, maybe? Nicholas sneezing over there. Love from Denmark. Love you from Manchester, Boehner. Absolute hero. LG and Cow has said Ederson is 15 level with Pope. Hopefully he'll get that. Is Alisson's on 13, so Pope has got 15 too. I think he'll beat that. I don't see why he won't beat it. We should be keeping a clean sheet against Norwich, if we're being honest. Who have Burnley got left? Let me look at Burnley's fixtures. Burnley, I've got fixtures. So Burnley they've got Brighton left at the weekend. And is that it, basically? Yeah, Burnley have got one more game. They've got Brighton left. Fingers crossed Ederson could do it. Ederson, the mad bastard, deserves an award. And I think he'll get it, actually. Sauce Monster, what a name. I believe Alisson is better at saves, but Ederson better with feet. Potentially. I mean, Ederson is definitely better with his feet. I think Alisson could possibly be a tiny bit better, but I would genuinely prefer Ederson, because I think Ederson is more crucial to our game plan, if that makes sense. And he doesn't have many saves to make. Tanay Shaw, what's your take on Bernardo's season? Underwhelming. He's been like a 6 out of 10 compared to possibly our best player last year. It's been really frustrating. I thought he was okay today, but watch longer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Go watch the Ferran Torres video, everything you need to know about him. Go watch my video yesterday about Nathan Aki. Go watch the shirt review video if you want to. I love you all loads. There's going to be no reactive content now for a few days because I'm off to Wales. So I've got a few videos planned and scheduled. Hopefully you enjoy them. I love you all loads. You're all absolutely fantastic. And Robbie said, bless you, Nicola, for no reason whatsoever.
Because I sneezed.
Oh, you sneezed. Oh, bless you. That makes more sense, actually. But I love you all loads. Thank you very much for the support. Subscribe to this channel. Make this channel big, maybe. Anyway, love you all loads. In a bit, Manchester City 4, Watford 0. It carries on, basically. Watford, I wish we could play them every week, don't you? Right, anyway, in a bit.